Okay, so we will start today's lesson. First, we will look at what we have learned during the last class. So in the last class, we have studied about how to do the formatting, basically how to do the changing of text size, style, color, how to do the highlight, how to do bold, italics, underline, how to change to caps, the different methods, caps to lower, and using the shortcut keys. Then we also learned about finding and replacing and do the formatting and how to do the alignment of text. So that is what we learned last week. This week, we are going to learn about paragraph formatting. So again, this topic is something that we covered last week. So I will just quickly run through because we have time constraint. So we will glance through this quickly. Then we will focus on the rest of the topics like indent, sorting, and borders and shading. Shading also we have covered last week. So we will quickly go to the lessons. Okay, so lesson 4. So I will just use the paragraph that we have used for last week's exercise for running through this week's class. So we will recap again about what is formatting of paragraph. So basically, if you see here, this is the paragraph group. If you remember the second class, we talked about the different groups. This is font group, this is paragraph group, this is style group. In the previous class, we covered the font group and also paragraph group. We covered most of them except a few options, which we will cover today. So first thing is the alignment. So there are 4 ways of doing alignment, which is the left alignment. This is the center alignment. This is the right alignment. And this is the justified. So this is a repeat of the last class. So that's why I'm just quickly running through. So just stop me in case if you have doubts. So this is something that we have already covered. Then we looked at about line spacing also in the last class. So line spacing, there are different ways to do it. You can do from here, line spacing, you can change the space between the 2 lines. You can do here, or you can also do from the dialog box here and then change the line spacing. So this is different ways of doing the line spacing. Also, we learned in the last class about shading, right? About the shading, different colors. Also, we have learned. So this is also part of today's program, the lesson plan. So we just cover it quickly. We will focus on the rest of the topics that we have not learned in the last class more in detail. The next is about rulers. In the Word document, there are 2 rulers. So what is a ruler? Shahib, in our workplace, we use ruler for what? Sahib, can you hear me? Looks like Shahib is dropped also. So we have Farah. So Farah, yeah, ruler means like scale, right? In the office
Yes,
we
this is
use, in the
scale.
workplace we use. So if you see here, in the top, there is a scale-like measurement here, right? This is the horizontal ruler. And you can see here, there is a vertical ruler. There are 2 rulers in the Word document. So this you can use for setting the something like your margin. If you see here, when I move this, the whole document, the width can change. Correct. So similarly here, if you see here now, the document starts from here. But when I change this, the document space can change. So this is for adjusting something like your margin. This is the margin. So like how in paper we put the margin before we write in our school days. When we write, right? Similar manner. So this is called margin.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the rulers. The next is we learn about intent. In the last class, we also talked about tab function, right? How to do a tab. When I press the tab in the left side of your keyboard, you can find the tab button on top of caps lock. You press this, it gives you more space. So this is one way of doing an intent. Intent is basically more space created from the thing. So if you press the space bar, only one letter alphabet, it will move. But if you want to do more space between the words or paragraph, you have to do the intent. So one way is to do by tab. The other way is, if you see in the top, if you see my cursor, the top of the horizontal ruler, there is small buttons here, right? So if you can also create manually from there. So just on the top, you click this and drag. You see the starting letter, Rahim, has changed. It has moved. So this is a way of manually shifting creating an indent. Now, if I want the whole paragraph to be shifted, then you can use the bottom. Then the other lines are all shifted. You want everything to be shifted, you can also do this way. So there are different ways of doing it. It depends on what you want to do, how you want to do your document. So you can play around with this and to do the different way of creating intent. Any doubts on this, Farah?
No, sir. Okay, understand, sir.
So I think one more person joined just now, is it? Lachimuthu Govindaraj.
சொல்லுங்க சார்.
நீங்க கம்ப்யூட்டர் தானே?
ஆமாம்மா, பேசிக் கம்ப்யூட்டர்.
பேசிக் கம்ப்யூட்டர். ஸோ இந்த கிளாஸ்ல ஜாயின் பண்ண சொல்லியிருக்காங்களா?
ஆமாம் ஆமாம்.
ஓகே ஓகே. ஸோ நான் இப்போதான் ஆரம்பிச்சேன். ஸோ உங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது டவுட்னா அப்புறமா வீடியோ பார்த்துட்டு அதில் மிஸ் பண்ண கிளாஸ் ஏதாவது டவுட்னா கேளுங்க, சரியா?
சரி, ஓகே ஓகே.
This is one way of creating a intent. Okay, I repeat one more time. You can use the tab for creating an intent, or you can use the option here. Okay. So this is one way of doing it. So I just go back to the original format. Okay. Then the other thing that you can learn today is about borders. Okay, so if you want to create a border for this paragraph, you just have to select the whole paragraph. Okay, and then you have to select this border icon. And you can see here there is a lot of different options. You want a bottom border, you want all border, or only outside border. So there are different options are here. So I just choose all border. So when I choose this, you can see a border for this paragraph. Right. So now I don't like this design of the paragraph or the border. So I can also change this. So I can go to the borders, I can customize, I can change to what design I like. Okay, so I want it to be different design. Okay, then I see what I like. You can choose from anything from here. Okay, I choose this, but this is very small, so I want to increase the size of the border. So I increase. You can also choose what side you want. So I want all the 4 sides like this. I click apply OK. You can see the border design has changed. Okay, so this is one way of changing the borders. புரிஞ்சுதா மச்சமுத்து? புரியுதா?
ஹலோ சொல்லுங்க சார்.
புரியுதா உங்களுக்கு?
இதில் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இன்னைக்கு தான் அட்டன் பண்ணுறேன், அதனால.
இன்னைக்கு தான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கம்ப்யூட்டர் கிளாஸ் ஜாயின் பண்ணிருக்கீங்களா?
ஆமாம்மா.
ஓகே ஓகே. அப்போ இதுக்கு முன்னாடி நீங்க கம்ப்யூட்டர் யூஸ் பண்ணது இல்லை இல்லையா?
யூஸ் பண்ணது இல்லாமல்.
சரி ஓகே, நான் உங்ககிட்ட அப்புறமா நான் கனெக்ட் பண்றேன். உங்க
சரி.
நம்பர் அப்புறமா நீங்க பிரதர் ஜோசப் கிட்ட கொடுங்க கிளாஸ் முடிஞ்ச பிறகு.
சரி சார். ஓகே ஓகே.
Para, any doubt?
No, sir. I can understand this one.
This one, right? Okay.
Sure. So later on, I see this one at the YouTube, or if any doubt, I SMS you, sir.
Okay. One more thing, just if you have 2 minutes, I cover you because there's only one more topic I want to repeat, so I can do this for you now. Then maybe after you leave, I teach the other person. Okay?
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Then the other topic that you can see today here is sorting. So if you see here, there is a sort option. So what is sorting? Any idea? What is sorting? English meaning? Sorting is basically just separating, right? Separating and keeping. Like if you keep different, for example, fruits, they sort it to different sizes, right? Different grade. So something like that. Arranging. Sorting means arranging. So now I have here different country names: France, America, Brisbane, city names, Canada, Dubai, England. So now it is all in different order, right? Now I don't like this. I want everything to be in order, alphabetical order. So what is alphabetical order is A, B, C, D, this order. So what should I do now? I just select all the words. Then I go to the sort option. Once I click this, it is asking me sort the paragraph on what basis, using the text in the paragraph, and I want it in ascending order. So I click it, okay. You see here, it has changed. Now automatically it has arranged from A, B, C, D, E, F. So this is sorting in ascending order. So now I don't want this to be in this manner. I want it to be in descending. So in descending order, what letters or what country should come first? Sajib?
Yeah.
In descending order,
Yes,
which
sir.
country should come first?
America.
This is ascending, because ascending means from A, B, C, D. Descending means from reverse.
Or
Z.
France.
Okay, good. So France should be first. So I go here in paragraph, sort by text. Here there's an option called descending. So click descending and I click OK. Can you see now?
Yeah, can see.
Now it has changed to descending order. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So this is called sorting. So there are different ways of sorting, but I think the basics what you learn is good enough for now, because you can use lot of combinations, but I think that is too complicated for you now. You just understand the basic. I think this is good enough at this point of time. Okay. Sajid, in between, I saw you got disconnected. So at what point you got disconnected? So maybe I can repeat for you again.
Okay, sir.
Till what
Because
topic
sir,
you are here?
that's yeah. Now just now doing on this one, ascending and descending. These two things.
So that means the first portion you totally missed the first portion, is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we do this topic again. Okay, so this is formatting for, let me just erase all this. Okay, so I repeat again. So this is the ruler. Okay, this is the ruler. In Word document, you have two rulers, horizontal ruler and vertical ruler. You can see this, right? There's two scale like options here. So that is called ruler. And in the ruler, you have the two icons here that you can use to make the alignment of the paragraph. That is used for making the intent. So one simple way of making intent is by using the tab button. So in your keyboard, you have the tab, right? You press the tab. The alphabet, the first letter, first word has shifted. And you can see here, this also shifted together. I go back, you can see, you see this icon automatically come back here. I press tab, is moving here. So this is automatically by default using the tab button. But if you want more space, you just drag this further. Okay.
Okay.
There are different options you can do. So this is about intent. Any doubt on this?
No doubt, sir.
Okay. And I also explained about the margin. You see here on the first line, whatever you type is starting from here. This is because your margin is set here. You want it to be adjust, you can adjust. Similarly, on the bottom, if you want to adjust, you can also adjust this. You see here now the whatever you type, it goes to the other document, right?
Yeah.
But if I adjust this, I can still type something more. So it's basically like how you do a margin when you write in a A4 sheet paper. How wide, how much space you leave on the top and left, right is the same concept. Similarly, how you do in your A4 sheet, you are doing it here. Any doubts on this? Is it clear, Sajid?
Yes, sir. Clear.
So basically, what did we learn for today? We learned about the paragraph formatting, how
Sir,
to do the Sajid, you said something?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, so we learned about paragraph formatting, how to do the left alignment, center alignment, right alignment, and justify. We looked at the line spacing. We learned about the intent. We learned about sorting. Paragraph shading, I explained in the starting. And borders, right? So border, I just explained. Did you listen to me earlier, Sajid, or you want me to repeat again? Borders.
No, sir. That time I was disconnected because of network issue.
So now I want this paragraph I want to have a border. So I just select this. I can go to, this is the border icon, select here. There are different choices you can make. So for me, I just choose all borders. So it comes to a border like this. But you can also change the design of this by going to borders and shading. Okay, you click here. You can see here there are different styles, right? You can choose similar to font, there are different styles. You can choose whatever you want. You can choose here, then you can change the sizing here. Then once you choose here, you can choose which one you want to change. Even you can change one side by one side, also possible. So now I choose all the side. I click OK. The border has changed. So this is about doing a bordering. And now if you want to do a shading of the paragraph, can you recollect from the last class how we do the shading? I select the paragraph and then I go to this bucket kind of icon, right? So you choose here, whatever color you want, you can choose. When I choose, you can have the shading of the paragraph. Any doubts so far?
Okay, sir.